Thank you very much. So I'm Caitlin Krause, and I want to start by inviting you to play the game of closing your eyes. For about a minute, I want you to imagine an experience that put you into a state of awe. So maybe it made you feel really big and really small all at once. Maybe you lost a sense of time. Maybe you lost an attachment to a fixed identity. Just take a deep breath in with me in through your nose. Let your lungs expand with air, and as you exhale, just allow your senses to take in what it felt like to be in that moment. When you get a chance, open your eyes. So this is a place and a space that brings me awe when I'm kayaking on a big lake around me. And I want to pull the audience. Who else imagined a space where you're surrounded by nature? Some kind of nature around you? Great. Who imagined some place that was really vast? Who is by yourself? And who is with others? So you can see awe shows up in many different ways in our lives. It doesn't have one strict definition, but it tends to encompass all of these qualities that take us beyond ourselves. I am a lover of awe. I love to study it. I love to bring it into game design. It tends to encompass richness and vastness and a sense of mystery. So it's not sheer beauty. It's something that takes us beyond ourselves. And that feeling of beyond really led me to discover awe in virtual reality and fall in love with it there. So you can see the middle picture of me. I call that wonder face, or my awful moment, where my mouth is so open because my body is also open to this new experience. And if you could see inside the world that I'm seeing in VR, you would notice certain qualities. Some quality of reflection, a space that has a sensory-rich environment. Maybe I'm by myself, maybe I'm with other people. I've written a book about wonder and awe called Designing Wonder, specifically about experience design in XR. And I had the book launch inside of VR, because why not gather with people from all over the world in their avatars and share this moment called collective effervescence. So this term that I want to talk about was coined by Emil Durkheim in the early 1900s, and it has to do with when people in groups experience awe together. We have this special moment that becomes a ritual. I've had it in many places and spaces, including quite recently when I went in physicality to be among the whales. And as I was watching the whales, there are people that were in the boat together, and the fact that we were having this shared experience actually animated it even more for us. So in community, we have these mirror neurons that are firing and feeling each other's energy, and that type of awe spreads and creates a community. So it can be something really wonderful for each of us. And if we can't go in body and physicality to experience that awe, you can get the same feeling from being inside a virtual environment. So this is one example. People from all over the world are connected across space in the same time, having an experience that moves us beyond ourselves into more of a collective we. So studies are showing that in the brain there's the default mode network. This is what fires fear and anxiety and stress. And experiences with awe are shown to transcend that and bring people into more of a spirit of openness and connection and curiosity. So how can we use that knowledge even more to have these collaborative exercises that allow us to empathize, connect with each other, and even go beyond our physicality into outer space? So what I love are concepts like the overview effect, which is an aspect of awe that astronauts have coined for when they go into outer space and they look at planet Earth and they start to see beyond the divisions of countries, and they start to feel more of a stewardship and compassion for each other and for our planet. So these are actual avatars where I've led an experience together where we become astronauts. So even if you can't travel into space in your physical world, you can do this in the virtual world. And the fact that we share this experience together gives us a sense of connection and also a feeling of that beyond, that possibility that we talk about all the time at South by Southwest. So that transformative mindset is something that gameplay and game design can bring about for each of us, and it transcends any limit of physical versus virtual. It becomes something that crosses over into the way that we choose to live our days, each moment giving us an opportunity to connect even deeper inside and out. So thank you for playing the game with me, and here's another example of collective effervescence. Thank you for playing the wave. Bye. Yeah.